Okay, so many of you have been asking me recently, why don't I play Elia? And to be clear, I think Elia is a very good game. I think it's a lot more polished than HH, and it's in alpha, which says a lot about the state that Eliatopia is in compared to the state that HH is in. I think that the gameplay is okay. I think it's decent. It's just like there's something about the gameplay that I'm not a big fan of, and I think it has something to do with the perspective of the game. I'm not a huge fan of the perspective. Like you see how all these trees are 2D in a 3D plane. Like I don't like you just can't really you can barely see yourself through here, and it's like kind of irritating because if there was anything that could attack you or where you couldn't see, for example, it's like really irritating. I think the enemies and the enemy designer is pretty cool. I think the graphics are alright. I think the water looks a lot better than it did in the last few patches. Eliatopia's flaws are a lot less of why I don't play the game. So the reason I don't play this game is because I don't want to invest a ton of time into a game that Robbie is going to ultimately drop in the future and leave in a really cruddy state. My final statement about Eliatopia is going to be this. It feels like I'm supposed to like the game, and I also feel like that I could like the game. The reason I don't like the game is because the gameplay itself is just not really that fun for me. And the reason I say I feel like I'm supposed to like it is because the mechanics that the game has are pretty fucking good. And there's like a lot of like interesting enemies, interesting places, and there's so much work that was put into it, and the graphics are so good. But I wish that I had a more positive video to put out, but I just don't really enjoy the game, and people won't stop bothering me about it, so yeah. Dislike the video and unsubscribe if you like Elia and you hate HH, I guess. I don't know. See you later.